What's going on, everybody? It's Achilles LBT coming at you with a brand new video, and in today's video we will be showcasing the first hero I ever learned how to really use in this game. I know a lot of the people that have been like watching this channel for a little while now might find that a little bit crazy considering how much Sonya content I have on here. But Valla was actually the first hero that I ever tried on this game and the first hero that I actually got down. And I've kind of had a feel for her for a while. Now, the whole idea behind this is something that I originally was working on my own, but then after watching Pally's build with Falstad, I kind of noticed that the same premise was almost being reached with my original build for Valla, and it's actually something that I went to fully pursue and found that it was actually kind of nice, and it's something that I just wanted to showcase on the channel. Now, the idea behind this build for Valla is constant aggression mixed with constant healing, and I've always been a fan of this level 1 talent that I just picked in I believe it was called Hatred. Where every ability you use, you gain 3 stacks of hatred. Or it's actually called something else. I forgot what it's called already, despite the fact that it was on my screen for forever, but I wasn't really paying attention. But every time I use an ability, I gain 3 hatred stacks. So for those of you who don't know Valla, Hatred basically makes her attack speed increase every single time you get a stack, and it also increases her auto attack damage. So every single time we use an ability, we get 3 stacks right away. So getting to 10 stacks, which is the maximum amount she could have, you see we're just going to move in and lock down this Zul. 10 is her max. You hit 10 really fast, and it actually ties into the rest of the build. I used to do this before. Again, I used to do this, attempt to do this before, but I synergized in a different way with this, and now I actually fully spec into it in a specific way that helps Valla like have like a high level of survivability, while also being able to like crank out a lot of damage, because you know she's able to stay alive, which is again exactly what Pally Time does. With his zero stress Falstad build, it's the same idea where it's not high damage like on paper, but the fact that he's able to stay alive for so long, it makes it turn into like a high damage build, which is essentially the same thing you can do with Valla. And it was something that I was again, I was close to pulling off before, and I just didn't realize it until I saw him do it with a different hero, and I realized what I was actually stumbling onto. And again, you'll notice, like, basically the idea is just to stay aggressive with your auto attacks and your abilities while also staying alive. And it sounds like something obvious, like something really easy on paper, but it's really not. Or at least not all the time. Actually, that was a good zombie wall right there by Nazebo. I really had no in to get inside right there. I am going to go back for a fountain. Level 4, we are going to be picking up Vampiric Assault. See, right there, immediately, like, we change up our strat of, like, trying to spec into her damage a little bit and instead specking into her survivability. For a second there, I almost thought that was the real Nova. Zeratul getting aggressive right there. He does actually succeed. We are going to just try and move in and help our teammates a little bit here. I don't think we should be chasing that. We could attack the Immortal here. There we go. You see now we're healing off of our auto attacks. Something to remember when we hit level 13 is that we're already healing off of our auto attacks. I do think... Okay, I thought that was the real Nova, but it actually wasn't. I did miss out on these regen globes, though. That's unfortunate. There's a Rexar in our bottom lane that's extremely overextended right now, and I don't think anybody notices. I am going to dodge preemptively. We will get a good amount of damage on Zul. Again, everything. I don't think Zeratul should be the one soaking, but at least he thought to do it. I'm actually never opposed to attacking Misha like that, because really Rexar's effectiveness is directly tied to how Misha's doing, and if he has no bear out there to take the damage for everybody, he's really not a factor at all. There you go. Good play on him right there. You see, now we're just going to get all of our health back here. I'm pretty sure my stacks are maxed out. They definitely are. Again, let me get the actual name of that talent. It's Punishment. That's what it's called. Punishment. So every time I use an ability, I get 3 stacks of hatred immediately. And why that matters is right here at level 7 where we get Hot Pursuit. Basically, whenever I hit 10 stacks of hatred, I can basically run at the same speed of a mount without actually being on a mount. As you see right there, the red indicator right there, we were able to escape no problem. I am going to recall right here because I am kind of hurt. You see we're not too far behind on hero damage, just kind of like alluding to my point, that we're not speccing into damage really at all. But at the same time, I mean, the only spec that I've done into the damage is into her trait, because she hits 10 stacks faster. It means she's hitting harder faster as well. But the more we level up, the more you'll see like the whole idea behind it. I should not have done that. I could have paid dearly for that, and I did actually pay dearly for that. That's unfortunate. But you see right there, the level 7 upgrade. That speed boost just saved my life right there. That was a bad vault on my part right there. I shouldn't have done that. It almost cost me. It should have cost me. We were able to maintain our soak against the enemy team. Neither side actually was able to grab any camps. That was interesting. I guess there was fighting going on both sides. Gonna help Stitches finish that off, and then we're gonna make our way to the objective. Yeah, I always agree. I never agree with anybody on this map whenever they say there's no point to defending your immortal. There is no downside to defending your immortal, because your immortal fighting under the enemy team's immortal is never, ever a good thing. Ever. It always goes bad. And like right now, that's exactly what we're doing, but that's because we actually like secured a kill. Stitches is the only one in position to do anything though, unfortunately. I am gonna try and back. Thankfully I was able to. Again, we could heal up as long as we're auto attacking, so I'm not gonna be too concerned about my health bar. And I do have my my speed upgrade. I do think that's the real Nova, but fortunately I wasn't able to hit. Yeah, that is the real Nova, and nobody sees it. As long as we have a target to auto attack, we'll be just fine health wise. You see, Rexar actually tried to put Misha directly on me, which is fine. And Zul just walks right into that one. He doesn't even know what he was walking into there. And we're just going to auto-attack Misha to get some health back, and then auto-attack the Immortal. I don't have to move. I almost did by mistake. That's actually the real Nova. We are going to make a move on her. I do have my speed upgrade. There she is. Alright, we could always regather. We are about to hit level 10, though. So long as nobody does anything crazy. I have a hard time actually pinging the health fountain. I don't know why I always do, but I always do. See, now we have our Immortal there to defend us. That's going to be a wasted bone prison on Stitches. We do still go for strafe these days. Although I have nothing against the other heroic, I'm just not very good with it, so I don't pick it. I'd be shocked if that was the real Nova. It's definitely not. That's the real Nova, though. And we do put a significant amount. Oh my god, that was so close. We are just going to use an ability there to get our stacks up a little bit. This is dangerous. This is very... That's a good Hyperion, though. I am, like, really, really worried for my life right now, so long as there's a Nova. But thankfully, the Nova does get taken out. We are going to secure that kill. And I'm just going to use my speed boost. Listen to speed boost right there. Just getting me out of danger immediately. And I like this call for 3 of us actually recalling to get our health back. We do get another kill right there. 4 heroes down. We have level 11. And we just hit the halfway point. So now Zul is actually doing the right thing and trying to get some XP back for his team to get them to level 10. To make it a more even fight. That's a very heads-up play by Zul right there. But the flip side is we are still going to be able to get this Immortal. I'm just going to try and get my hatred stacks. Oh! There we go. We should be able to finish this. There we go. Good job. Good job. I do still want this regen globe. There we go. Alright, we're only 1,000 shy of the friendly Raynor, so we're still keeping up. We're still doing our part. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a good hook. Too bad it wasn't the real one. Damn. This Zebo is actually landing some really, really, really good zombie walls. Like, not necessarily like that he's trapping everybody every time he does it, but good blockage. Whether he needs to do it or not, that's exactly the effect. Oh, I need the back. You see again another good blockage. Zool is there for the taking, but unfortunately I used that ability too soon. I am going to back all the way over here to get some health. We are about to hit level 13, so now you're going to see the... Here we go. This is where I changed. Tempered by discipline. So now, every time I hit 10 stacks of hatred, I can start working towards 10 stacks of discipline, which every single auto attack will actually let me heal by 3% per discipline stack. So, when you combine that with the healing that I was already getting from Vampiric Assault, it basically makes Valla almost like a tank. She can start taking down like camps by herself, no problem. So long as she's auto attacking and she has the stacks. And again, you just look at the damage. Oh my god, it happened again. I'm gonna have to strafe to get out of that. The other upside to Tempered by Discipline, as you see, I'm trying to auto attack. You see the healing immediately. Like, now I'm just healing so much there. The other advantage to this upgrade is that it actually lets me stay in my my maxed out state for 10 more seconds. Which is very, very, very good. I'm actually just going to auto attack these to heal up a little bit more. That's interesting. I didn't know you could attack the I didn't know you could attack those. I'm actually in a bad position now. I didn't notice my teammates already cleared out. Not very heads up on my part. I am going to help out with this camp, though, because I could heal off of it. Again, you see the counters down here. So now, again, the reverse effect is that now I can maintain my my speed mode and my attack mode for 10 more seconds, because I have to build up discipline stacks now. So again, it's a very, very, very good side effect to picking that level 13 talent. I do agree with this call. We have enough time to try and take this out and then make our way back to the objective. All right, we should leave now. We should leave. We should leave. Let's go. Oh my god. Where the fuck did she come from? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That was the real Nova. That's the real Nova. And she does get spotted again. There you go. Good job. Alright, yeah, they need to defend big time. I'll be back in time to actually defend that. That's unfortunate. I didn't expect Nova to be just sitting in that bush like that. Or that, like, blind spot, rather. They should be able to get this Zebo, no problem. Thankfully, the Greymane pounced on them. They need to get down here. They need to get down here. They need to get down here. Finally, I spawn up. We're closing in on level 16 now. That was my first death, unfortunately. Level 16, I am going to be going for Stone Skin. For situations like that, Stone Skin would have bailed me out easily, and I would have been able to just disengage. I would have been able to disengage with, like, no real problem, and Nova would have had all of her, like, money abilities on cooldown. Just to kind of put that in perspective. There we go. Again, the speed boost you get at level 7, it's so handy. It just, like, changes things up dramatically for you. Alright, here we go. Gonna be going for Stone Skin here at 16. We will be able to get that Zebo. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Oh god, I'm gonna try and tank this for him. Thankfully, Stitches was able to get out of that. worth noting, I didn't have to get on my mount right there, but I was just playing it safe. And I'm attacking the clone just to get my stacks up. Same thing with attacking Misha. Oh, that was a good scythe. We're just going to group up on this bear. Which immediately is going to force Rexar to disengage. That's the upside to that. I am going to back away before that zombie wall gets me. I have been struggling with that. I admit that. I haven't really been in a position to use my heroic to actually do any damage, though. That's unfortunate. At least so far, I haven't been able to. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should disengage here. Disengage before this gets bad. This is about to get bad. This is about to get really bad. Raynor, what are you doing? Now Greymane's there. Yes, thank you. Finally, we ran away. We should go for a camp. I agree. Totally agree. Level 20, I'm still going to be going for Nexus Frenzy because it still does actually kind of top off the idea behind the build, regardless. Because basically you just want to be auto-attacking as much as possible, and Nexus Frenzy does a good job of helping you do that.
You call these fortifications?
We are 11 kills ahead of the enemy team, too. I have not checked that at all. So we're doing good on team fights. There's somebody around here. There you go. The Zebo's down there. We are trying to get him off. We do kill the Zebo. I am gonna hit. I'm gonna queue up the strafe here. There we go. I do queue up my stone for him. And I'm gonna disengage. Misha's not gonna be able to really do anything with me here. Finally, I had an opportunity to use strafe to do some damage there. However, I did not notice how many teammates we traded right there. That's unfortunate. Oh! We need to disengage. Yeah, I agree with that. He pulled a fucking... I love when Stitches grabs the wrong thing. It's fucking hilarious. I'm going to actually back and heal here. I'm going to heal up. Alright. Now we're in a position to just kind of like play it safe here. Zebo by himself. He went for the Toad upgrade. Oh, God. He's getting that Gargantuan a lot. And that's actually like, it's causing me to play it safe in spots where I don't really want to play it safe. There we go. Rally the Stitches. That'll take care of Zebo. Again, I get caught inside of his zombie wall. Y'all gonna hit Zool right there. As long as Stitches stays in the front, we should be okay. Misha's actually gonna do a good job of locking down that kill for the enemy team. However, Zool is wide open, but not open enough. Oh, Stitches is in a bad place. I don't think I can do anything about this. I am gonna hit the strafe. Oh, man. I wanted to do so much more to help there. I will be able to get this Rexar, though. Oh, okay, we still got it. We still got it. And we got the Li Ming as well. That was a good job. Fantastic job. Yeah, we definitely did come together really well right there. That could have went... that could have went really bad, and we all made the plays together. I noticed that at the last minute. You see the speed again, just bailing me out of so many things. That's not the real Nova. It would have been nice if it was. Stitch is doing a good job of zoning her out regardless, though. The enemy team does have numbers back there. I do think we should be going for this instead. There goes Zebo. Oh, that's what he wanted. Oh. Again, we're going to go Nexus Frenzy. Now our attack speed and range are going to be that much better. Just look at the damage we're able to do right there combined with the Greymane. Zul's not in a good position here. God, just trying to keep him alive as best as I can. Oh! That movement speed, though. I do have a stone form on deck. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need it. I need it. I need it. There we go. I'm just going to auto attack up here to heal a little bit. We do get that immortal. We should disengage. Stitches, I hope he gets out. I should be okay with this. God. And again, you see the result of trying to stay alive. 55,000 hero damage. Just because we're staying alive, not because we're hitting hard. That's the idea. Oh, I hope Zeratul's not in a bad place. I'm the only one down here? Okay, well, Greymane is down here. That actually might not have been a bad idea, but unfortunately I was too slow to see it. That's definitely my fault. So we are going to end up pushing with our Immortal, which is not bad at all. I need to get more aggressive with my Heroic. Should be able to lock down that kill. There we go. Both teams have 20 right now, so there's also that. There we go. That'll be the kill on Nova. We should be able to end the game here. There we go. Another good hook on Zebo. I'm going to use my strafe. Oh, man. So close. And we're just going to hit the core. Put some more damage on these guys. There we go. Well played, all. Whoop. So, that was the idea behind the build. We were able to finish off with the most hero damage. It took us the whole game to really get up there like that. But again, the idea is not to spec into Valla's damage. Instead, it's to spec into her survivability. And it actually makes her a very, 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 like, big issue for the enemy team. If you're not taking her down and if you're positioning yourself correctly, it makes it a hassle to deal with. You see, we took part in, I want to say 24 kills out of the 32, which could have been better considering that we were playing an assassin. But at the same time, we had 4 assassins on the team with 1 tank, so I guess like that might have played into it as well. But again, I don't necessarily know. We did only die 1 time, which is basically the biggest thing you want to look at with this kind of build, where you're building for survivability. Again, I apologize if there's crackling in the back. My last video, I don't think there was any, so I'm hoping that it's the same with this video now. But if there is, I apologize for that. I'll try to breeze through this as fast as possible. Looking at the build, level 1, you want to go punishment. Every time you use an ability, it specs into her hatred stacks. It gives you 3 hatred stacks every single ability on top of the auto attacks giving you 1 hatred stack. So in other words, you go from 0 to 10 in a matter of seconds. At level 4, you start speccing into her survivability immediately with Vampiric Assault. All your auto attacks heal her for 15% of the damage dealt. Level 7, you want to add that speed increase of Hot Pursuit. When at 10 stacks of hatred, the movement speed bonus increases to 20% total. Basically makes you as fast as a mount without actually being on a mount. At level 10, it's really up to you which way you want to go with the heroics, but I personally prefer strafe because I can put damage on multiple targets at once, as you were able to see like maybe once or twice. Again, I did not have a good strafe game, but that's more on me, not on the talent. Level 13, this is the big one. At level 13, tempered by discipline. You gain up to 10 stacks of discipline after hatred stacks are maxed. Basic attacks heal for 3% of damage dealt to the primary target per discipline stack. So, when you're at 10 stacks of discipline, basically you're getting back 30% of the damage you're dealing to the target you're hitting, on top of the 15% that you're getting at add level 4 from Vampiric Assault. That is a massive amount of healing for every single auto attack. And again, the other benefit of Discipline is that it allows you to maintain your 10 stacks of hatred for 10 more seconds before it starts to decrease. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Level 16, you want to add the Shield of Stone Skin. You activate it to gain 30% of your maximum health as a shield for 5 seconds. Just helps even more with her survivability. And then level 20, you want Nexus Frenzy to top it all off so that you're auto-attacking from farther and faster more often. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, it's a different take on Valla. You usually see Q builds, you usually see auto attack builds. This is something completely different and that I find to be extremely viable if your positioning is on point, which I feel like for the most part my positioning was. It's just my heroic game was not really that good. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I appreciate the feedback and support. This is Achilles LBT. That's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.